What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Fellow Show. We're going to have a quick one for you today. We're going over the ADP Risers and Fallers over on the best ball websites, Underdog, Drafters, and DraftKings. We're going to hop right into a screen share and get right to it today. We're looking at Underdog first. And Underdog is half PPR. The other ones are full PPR. So if you guys play in that format, this will help you quite a bit. We're going to go just a little bit quicker today. The overall risers on Underdog here looks like wide receiver Marvin Mims, as Jerry Jeudy gets injured and hurts his hamstring. He continues to move up. He's the clear wide receiver 3 there. And if Jeudy misses time, he's going to be in on wide receiver 2 set. So we like Marvin Mims a lot. Sam Howell had that really nice preseason game with the ones against the Ravens backups. And now he's moving up 14.6 spots. Deion Jackson, one of the biggest winners here on Underdog, as again, Jonathan Taylor is now on the PUP list. It looks like people are betting on Deion Jackson to be the starting running back, as he's getting drafted about a full round higher than Evan Hull. But Deion Jackson up 13.4 spots. Kenny Pickett and the whole Steelers offense is on fire. They're up 12.8 spots. Juwan Johnson for the New Orleans Saints, tight end 17, but 11.3 spots higher. Jake Ferguson continues his climb. He's been on this list for now 2 or 3 weeks in a row, I think. He's up about 10 spots, and man, he's up to 160 ADP. And Luke Musgrave, a lot of tight ends moving up the boards right now. These guys are all really nice sleeper tight ends for your redraft leagues coming up. But Luke Musgrave in the Packers offense is on the rise as well. 9 spots for Musgrave. Tajay Spears won the RB2 role in Tennessee. I don't even think Hassan Haskins made the team. So Tajay moving up, one of the best guys you can put on the end of your bench in your redraft leagues. He's up 8.6 spots to 160. There's Jaylen Warren, who was the darling of the preseason. I think he's one of the biggest movers over the last couple weeks. He's now up to 115. I see him routinely start to peak into the 9th round. He's usually a 10th round pick, early 10th round pick. But now he's in the 9th round. Again, Evan Hull and Deion Jackson, both big winners with the Jonathan Taylor PUP list, out for 4 games. I like both guys. I think you should take a shot on one of these guys on the end of your bench in redraft leagues. Adam Thielen had the nice week 3 preseason game, and he looks like he's going to be the clear lead target for Bryce Young. He's up to 149, 7.5 spots up. And Jahan Dotson, man, with Terry McLaurin getting hurt, the toe injury, people are starting to. So I've seen Jahan Dotson go ahead of Terry McLaurin in some drafts, but now he is one of the hottest 6th round picks you can make, up 6.6 spots. Other notables here: Miko Hardman, Brock Purdy, Sam Laporta, Michael Wilson, Jeff Wilson, one of my favorite sleepers at the running back position. There's Cortland Sutton moving up boards with the Jeudy news. Josh Palmer looks like he's the wide receiver 3 for the Chargers. People are loving the Steelers. George Pickens, James Cook continues climbing. Romeo Dobbs climbing. Some steam here on Kyren Williams, the backup in LA. I think he could have a 3rd down role, so keep an eye on Kyren Williams. Dameon Pierce, everyone's loving Dameon Pierce now. He's approaching 5th round pick territory, one of the hottest players on draft boards right now. You also have Deuce Vaughn moving up boards, Khalil Herbert, there's Jordan Love, Deontay Johnson, so big Packers and Steelers love right now. And then Tyler Lockett making some moves with the JSN injury to his wrist. Dobbins, Raheem Mostert also moving up. And then let's take a look down here at the fallers, biggest fallers from the past 7 days. You got Kyler Murray down 18 spots, as the Cardinals are going to be tanking for the 1st overall pick. They went and cut they cut Colt McCoy. They traded for Josh Dobbs. I think they're starting this guy that they just got last week. Josh Dobbs will be starting week 1. Jerry Jeudy plummeting almost a round and a half right now. I'm just not drafting him. Cardinals offense, man, it's going to be a lot of players we don't want. Rondale Moore falling pretty hard. Greg Dulcich is falling, but with the Jerry Jeudy news, man, I think he should be moving up. So he's one guy that I'm buying on this list. DJ Chark returned to practice, so he's probably going to start to go back up. Zamir White took a big hit with the Josh Jacobs return. Deonta Foreman is falling out of favor in Chicago. Devon A-Chain's got a shoulder injury, so he's probably not draftable in redraft leagues. Mechie's kind of like wide receiver 5 on the Texans. JSN falling almost a full round with his wrist surgery. He's now a 7th round pick, which I actually kind of like him there. And he was back at practice, which was big news. Khalil Shakir ain't happening. Jameson Williams, one of the worst picks you can make in a best ball format. Otherwise, just some routine stuff here. Terry McLaurin falling with his injury. Jonathan Taylor is going to be plummeting here. I've seen Jonathan Taylor go into the 5th, 6th round sometimes. We'll see what else sticks out. I don't know why Taysom Hill's falling, Cole Kmet's falling, Alec Pierce is falling. Traylon Burks needs to stop falling. He's a great 9th round pick right now. Damian Harris is falling as well. Kadarius Toney keeps falling. So some popular names on this list, but those are the primary guys falling over on Underdog. You guys can find the link in the description below if you want to study these. Let's move over to drafters. And Drafters, like I said before, is a full PPR website. So you might see the similar names at the top of the list here. But the big winners on Drafters, you got Marvin Mims, you got Sam Howell. Look at Kieran Williams here popping in there. He's been a popular pick right now. A lot of people putting him on the end of their benches as the RB2 for the Rams. Juwan Johnson, there's Deion Jackson, Michael Wilson, Kenny Pickett, Luke Musgrave, huge Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson's up about 9.1 spots. Again, he's going to be flirting with an early 6th round pick soon. Tajay Spears, Jaden Reed, Jalen Warren. Again, a lot of similar players on this list, but all these guys here, the top 12 players are all up at least 8 spots. And then I did wrinkle in this nice percentage change here. Let me go show you guys what that means. So the percentage change actually measures the strength of the move. So Josh Jacobs is the biggest guy. He was, his current ADP is 27.8. Last week he was 34. So he's up 18%, by far and away the biggest riser percentage-wise. And then there's Jahan Dotson, Marvin Mims, Javonte Williams just keeps screaming up board. Sam Howell, I think Drake London, people are buying Drake London as Kyle Pitts sinks, people are buying Drake London. You got Cortland Sutton going up pretty high now with the Judy news. There's Juwan Johnson. Deontay Johnson, the Steelers hype is pretty crazy right now. There's Kyron Williams, Jalen Warren. People are buying up ETN. People also buying Garrett Wilson after his preseason touchdown. There's more Dion, Kenny Pickett, Darren Waller continues. He's like a early 5th round pick now over on Drafters. Michael Wilson, Dameon Pierce, one of the hottest risers. I love Dameon Pierce this year. Luke Musgrave and Mike Williams. The Jerry Jeudy injury really vaulted Mike Williams. He's now like a fringe 3-4 turn pick. Like I've seen him go in the end of the 3rd round, usually a 4th round pick. But let's take a look at the main fallers on Drafters. Again, similar guys here: Jeudy, Foreman, Devon Achane, DJ Chark, Khalil Shakir. I want to be buying Jackson Smith in the jig, but again, he went back to practice and he fell pretty hard here on Drafters. He's an 8th round pick here, sometimes a 7th round pick. Fournette's not signed, so it makes sense he's falling. Chase Brown, I think it might be Chris Evans as the RB2 or Travion Williams. So Brown's falling pretty hard. Singletary's falling hard with the Dameon Pierce news. Mechie continues to fall as the other Texans receivers move up the boards. Jameson Williams, Rashad Penny falling pretty hard here. Not sure why there. Again, I want to buy Greg Dulcich. I'm pretty excited about his opportunity if Jared Judy's dinged up. McLaurin falling for the toe reasons. Amir White falling for the Jacobs reasons. Murray's just like a lot of Cardinals going to be on this list here. But let's go look at the list of percentage changes. And wow, Jerry Jeudy falling 63%. He was going at 37.2. Now he is a 6th round pick in Drafters. JSN, I want to be buying JSN on this massive. This is a massive JSN sale that we could get maybe for a 7th round pick. He could be a league winner guy that we end up starting in November and December. You got McLaurin, Devon Achane, Chark, Foreman, Penny. Again, a lot of similar names on the list from Underdog here. Again, I'm buying Dulcich and Jahmyr Gibbs falling a little bit. I'm not sure why. He fell 2 spots here. Not sure why Jahmyr Gibbs falling, but I'm going to continue to buy Gibbs at the end of the 3rd round. And then Barkley and Henry are falling. I think that's more because people are clicking Josh Jacobs now. But that's your ADP movement on Drafters. Let's take a look at DraftKings. And we'll just kind of go quickly here because we've already pretty much said all the same names. In fact, I'm actually just going to go look at the percent change because that kind of just, shows a little bit stronger movement. Jacobs on the rise, a good 7 spots. Marvin Mims up 26 spots. He's one of the biggest risers right now across all formats. Jahan Dotson, Garrett Wilson catches a touchdown from Rodgers. He goes up 13%. George Pickens, Cortland Sutton, Zay Flowers. Literally, this is one of the, if you go into your draft this weekend and you try and draft as many of these guys you can get, I think you're going to like your team. There's a lot of good players on this list. Zay Flowers caught the preseason touchdown. Dameon Pierce got all the preseason usage. Darren Waller got the usage. Adam Thielen, man, he might be a sleeper. Wide receiver 3 for us this year. Continue buying Deion Jackson in the Evan Hall opportunity. Sam Howell, Tyler Lockett's moving up too with the JSN thing. I want to continue buying JSN though. I love J.K. Dobbins here as well. And then Jake Ferguson, Luke Musgrave, some of my favorite tight end sleepers. And then Tajay Spears, man. Don't sleep on Tajay Spears. He's pretty good. Christian Watson also moving up boards. I think that's a Jerry Jeudy reaction. A lot of people are clicking Christian Watson in the 4th round now as Jerry Jeudy falls. So top fallers here on DraftKings. Again, Jerry Jeudy falling 72% now. He's 65 ADP on DraftKings, JSN, and Terry McLaurin. So all 3 injuries to the wide receivers affecting the boards massively right now, moving up the other players that we just talked about. But otherwise, nothing too crazy here. You see Jonathan Taylor's got the biggest fall on DraftKings so far. Mark Andrews is falling. a few spots here on DraftKings. I'm not sure why. I think more people are picking Calvin Ridley right now over him. Mike Evans is falling. TJ Hawkinson falling pretty hard as he's not, but he hasn't really been in camp. And then Dalvin Cook falling, Cam Akers falling, and Alan Lazard. So you guys can check out all these lists on the Fantasy Fellowship for yourself. Otherwise, go into the link in the description. You guys got everything you need there. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace.